Dr. Gerald ODaniel performs transforming procedures every day, and he's one of the area's top rhinoplasty surgeons. We recently had a chance to talk to him in his state-of-the-art surgical center. Let's watch.
My background includes training in ear, nose, and throat surgery, also referred to as otolaryngology. Spent 4 years in that training program, became board certified. I have a facial plastic surgery background, which concentrates just on the face, as well as my plastic surgical background. By the time I finished my training program and began practice, I had at least 150 rhinoplasties that I had done as the operating surgeon. Rhinoplasty is considered by all to be the most difficult operation we do in facial plastic surgery. It has three-dimensional appearance, it has very important function, it has a lining, it has a structure that holds the nose up, and it has a covering. It's the first thing you see when a person walks into the room, and any small unusual appearances will give it the look of an operated nose. So therefore, it becomes technically very challenging to control the skin, the lining, the function, and the appearance all at the same time. We are living in the computer age, and computer age has helped medicine across the board. There's no question that the aid in educating our patients has been pushed forward many generations with computer modeling. I will first have a patient come in, look at their pictures, tell me what it is they don't like about their nose, and then I will explain to them what they're seeing in the photograph. I then can morph and warp and change the nose so that it's aesthetically balancing on the patient's face. I can try to give a very realistic expectation of what the surgery will do. More importantly, it allows me to show a patient the aesthetic balance of a nose and how the nose has to look to make the other features of the face look more aesthetically pleasing. When we look at the nose, we want to see the balance of the nose in relationship to the eyes, the eyebrows, how the nose flows from the eyebrows to the nasal tip. We want to see how the nose looks in relationship to the lips, the width of the nose in relationship to the face. Now, prior to the surgery, we morphed this nose to establish what we would consider the basic aesthetic relationships that we wanted to achieve. This is the actual result of surgery, where we've now balanced the dorsum of the nose, we've balanced the projection, we've balanced the tip of the nose with the upper lip, and the nasal tip with the chin and the cheek. The most common presentation a person will have in my office with concerns related to the aesthetics of their nose are related to the size and the bumps. As an example, this young individual has a small bump on her nasal dorsum, the bridge of her nose, and she also feels like her nose is a little wide with a little bit too much projection. So the operation here is such that we will reduce the overall projection of the nose, take the bump off, and balance the nasal tip while maintaining the support at all times. This is a particularly difficult operation, though our goals are obvious. The difficulties one can run into doing this operation are related to changes in this part of the nose that lead to collapse. An operation that I've been doing now for an extended period of time and recently lectured on is reconstructing this part of the nose while maintaining the balance of the nose and maintaining the function. And you can see we've established a nice profile on the oblique view with a good balance to the nasal tip. And the interesting thing is to look at what it does to the lips when you look at the before and after. Suddenly her lips after the surgery become a more prominent feature of her face. What I would tell any prospective patient considering plastic surgery is you need to do a consult. You need to do more than one consult. And the consultation isn't a job to sell an operation. The consultation is to evaluate what it is that you're concerned about. And then my role is to be an educator, to educate you about your concerns, number one, and then number two, to lay out for you all your various options to improve upon what you're bringing to my attention.